commandment of the new law through your own begotten Son, and shown us how to put it into practice by the inspiring examples of St. Marcellin. Grant us, we pray, the grace to persevere in loving all our brothers and sisters as he taught, and to lead our world to the knowledge of the truth of Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, God forever. Amen.
Amen. Now be the one whom the Lord instructs.
My dear brothers and sisters, cum sicut Iesu Christus, cum sicut Tena. But I am not going to preach in Kiswahili. We sing in French, we sing in other languages. I could say that in English or in French. But today we use only one language, the language of joy, the language of family. We are gathered here today in memory of a saint, Saint Marcellin de Champagnat, Marcellin de Champagnat, the founder whose charisma produced this nice family of the marriage brothers. And this occasion is a joy not only for them, for this family, but for the whole church. The saints are produced very locally, but their value is universal. They belong not only to their religious family, but to the church. And that is why, with all reason, we have come here from different parts, communities here in Nairobi, to join the brothers in this joy, which is the joy of the church, the joy of the marvels the grace of God can produce in the weakness of human beings. The life of Marcellin de Champagnat was not very long. He was born in a very historical year that is known in history classes all over the world because it was 1789, the day of the French Revolution. And that, for him, in a sense, it made him prophetic. Because it was a year that marks a great change of period, a new epoch, a new period of history in the human society of that time, especially in Europe, and in the countries related to Europe, civilized and evangelized from Europe. It was the change brought by a new mentality, a new attitude towards life, towards especially the relations between the church and the state. For the first time, the French Revolution proclaimed human rights. And for the first time, at the same moment, they proclaimed the distinction, and not only distinction, but separation of the church and the state. It was the end of a long period of the Middle Ages in which the continent of Europe was called Christendom. Not only Christianity, but Christendom. That is, a Christian society in which Christianity was taken for granted for everybody. And that, at the moment, the new mentality with new discoveries in science, the new ideas in philosophy, brought a new approach. And with it, a lot of new challenges. Any change in history brings great challenge. Some negative effects is true, but some good effects at the same time. And it was in this context, it's important to remember that in which Saint Marcellin de Champagnat was born. He lived the post-French Revolution, in which there was a very anti-clerical, anti-ecclesial, anti-Christian reaction from the secularized society that started being secularized. And then, in that, I think Saint Marcel Champagnat shares, in a sense, our own situation. We are not living today in a very violent situation like the French Revolution, that in fact was limited to France and to a few days of revolution, but the consequences were long-term consequences. But today we are in a period of change. Change in societies and changes also in the church. And these changes started with the great event of Vatican II for the church, and almost contemporary to it with the May 68 revolution in the university, with the new mentality inaugurating what is called postmodern society. There are challenges. We know that today Christianity is suffering of those challenges, the scarcity of vocation, for example, to mention one of them, both to priesthood, to brotherhood, to religious life, to sisterhood, creating serious pastoral problems for the church in the world, all over the world. A new mentality, secularized mentality, pervading the values of society, in which economy becomes the main referent point. Money, progress, science, and spiritual values pass to a secondary level for the common citizen in our time. Marcellin Champagnat was aware of those challenges with other contemporary saints of his time. And he decided to respond to them in a positive way. For him, the revolution brought by the French Revolution was not just negative and not just a disaster or an occasion for discouragement, but an occasion, an opportunity for renewal of evangelization. And in a prophetic way, he oriented his pastoral concern to a clear sector of society of his time, the children. And in that he was perfect. Because today we are realizing more and more in our pastoral planning, in our catechism, the value, the need, the imperative need to take seriously the first education of tender children. Even psychologists, many of them at least, agree that what is not given to a child in the first 8 or 9 years of age is very difficult to instill in his mind later on.